Alright, everyone, welcome. Gather round. As you can see, we've got our webcam going, which is fantastic. We've got our stream working, hopefully. We have a little bit of stutter on the bits today, the upload, I should say, which I'm hoping is just something that will kind of go away. It seems a little low, and I'm not too sure why that is. But the big thing is the webcams here. We're going to be doing a Labor Day special, which usually will on Sundays try to go 8 to 11, but today we might be going a little bit later than that, depending on how we're feeling and how things are looking. I'm hoping to go maybe midnight, maybe a little bit longer, depending on where we are then. But for folks who have not seen what this is about before or seen any of these shows on the channel here, this is Quest for Glory. And I, of course, am your host, Han Solo. What we do is we are going to play games with little to no prior experience, little to no talent in those games, and try to reach top tier in those games. Today's game, if you look at the bottom screen here, we've got Magic Arena, and on the other side, you'll see our current tier is Silver, Tier 3, where we've been for a little while, but I'm hoping that today, with a little bit of luck and hopefully just a bit more time to dedicate to the game, we will be able to maybe move to Tier 2. So, that said, of course, here's our lineup. Here are our decks that we'll be playing with. I suspect we won't be using Rumble in the Jungle as much this week, because Thursday results were a little underwhelming. The decks that we will be probably sticking to are Grixis Control, which I've had a lot of luck with, Sivern Midrange, which is tends to either be great or really bad, and it doesn't really land anywhere in between, and Rakdos Aggro, which in the current meta is largely seen as the best deck, the deck to be. So with that, let's get started, and we're going to jump right in with our Sivern Midrange, which again is Angels. It's mono white. The goal of a mid-range deck, just as the name implies, is to win the game in about the middle. So you're looking at about turn 5, turn 6 to take that game, hopefully. And you do that by just playing big critters, but not too big critters that are earlier on the curve, meaning you're able to play them for 3 or 4 mana and just hopefully overwhelm them before they're able to get anything too beefy up. And we're actually going to keep this because Authority of the Consuls is a great card if they are playing a creature-heavy deck, if they're playing an aggressive deck, because it just slows them down, particularly if it is red. Obviously not the case here. They are black-white, it looks like, possibly black-white knight. We need to get another land. But it'll still probably be... Okay, yeah, they will be playing knights. That's not good. So we did need that other land. We were hoping to get that. So that is a shame. Wow. It's got a lot of those. Okay. So we also want to get our History Benalia up. He was off to a strong start. We just did not hit that third land, which hurts, but hopefully we can bounce back here, because he will be swinging for 12, which is a lot, but we'll see about... block at least one. It's a great opening hand on his part. Doomfall, yep. See what he takes. Probably the Benalish Marshal would be what I would suspect he takes. That would be what I would take. He took the Angel. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we'll see how we do. We're kind of on the back foot here, just because he's able to flood that board with so many of his beefy boys here. Yeah. Obviously a blocking 1. Blocking 2, we have to block 2. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. Did we just die? No. Okay. So we're okay. We're okay. Can we get another Angel? This looks bad. This looks bad for us. We'll play that. So hopefully we'll be able to just survive long enough to start getting our critters out there. If we can get Chalet, this is Chalet, Voice of Plenty, 3/4 Flyer, that would be a big help. Okay. Wow. Well, there you go. That'll do it. Wow. Woof. He was playing very quick, so I don't know. And we're back down to Silver Trophy. Okay. But that's okay, because we have a lot of time to make that back up. We're going to try this again. He was playing... It may have been the mirror match. I actually don't know. But we're going to get back to it. We're going to get back in there. Thanks on the stream. Thank you. I know it came today. I have to make sure... I actually have to be concerned on how I physically appear now while I'm doing this show, which... okay. I'll keep that, because we've got a very strong opening series of plays. Just so you know, what I'm looking at right now is here I'm looking at my streaming software. Here I'm looking at the game, and here I'm looking at chat. So when I look over, it was pretty close. Lol. Yeah, it was. It was. To be fair, he just came out of that gate swinging. You know, he had an amazing opener. So red, I do find this deck does well against red. So we should be, yeah, should be okay. Because that Authority of the Consuls really slows down your aggressive decks. Okay. And when you are dealing with burn, I find that anything that you can sponge up with creatures is good. You want that. You want to be taking care of as many of their burn spells, as many as their little dudes as you can, because if it's not hitting you, it is giving you more time. And time against a red deck is really the best thing you can ask for. Okay. Okay. So I'm almost wondering if he is Rakdos aggro, meaning black and white, or black and red, because of the way he's been sticking to hitting my creatures. Which is kind of odd. So I'm not going to seal that away, because he might play something worse. And I know, like right now, I can kill Crop Crasher, your crazy goat man, because he is only a 3/2. I've got 2 3/3s on the board, and I'm not worried about him. Even if he exerts him, meaning, okay. See, even then, I'm not concerned, because I still have creatures that can kill his creatures. Will he attack? I might Ixalan's Binding the Chain Whirler. Do I play Karn though? Because I do have this sweet amount of damage right now. I do think I Ixalan Binding the Chain Whirler, just because the way Ixalan's Binding works is it exiles a target creature, just like that, but now they cannot play any other creatures of the same name. Which means he won't be able to play Goblin Chain Whirler again. And that is one of the bigger threats in his deck. That's one of the ones that I'm worried about most coming down and having an immediate effect on, you know, on me and my life total. So, taking care of that, I'm a fan. I'm into that. The one thing I'd be worried about is Glorybringer or Rekindling Phoenix. I'm not worried about Bomat Couriers, despite them being the bravest creature in Magic the Gathering. If he does attack with the Crop Crasher, I'll be able to seal him away next turn, which would be great. Mint. Yep, okay. He should probably exert him. Yeah. Is he going to? I think he's going to. No? Okay, he's just going to attack with... Oh, okay. Yeah. Is he? So exert, yeah. exert means, and it says there, target creature cannot block this turn, which would be my knight. Okay. I might actually keep the seal away and play the Karn. Well, I could play both, but I'm going to play the Karn. Go top 2. Karn is great, especially because he is a colorless planeswalker, meaning any color, great, any color of mana will allow you to cast him, and that is ideal. I don't really need to block because he can only deal 2, so I'm going to swing with everybody. We'll see. The one thing I am... Oh, he is black-red. I am worried about is a Glorybringer. Something that can just fly in, deal a lot of damage very quickly, potentially end the game. But there's not going to be anything that's dealing... Because he can deal 2 from his Bowmat Couriers, his Bravery Couriers. There's not going to be anything coming in that's dealing 9 damage on that much mana. Okay. Okay. So this is a bomb. This is a great card. This is Fire Turkey. Fire Turkey's amazing. However, if you have a exile target creature card, that's what I'm saying. Because that is the one thing that can really deal with Fire Turkey. So. I like the music. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Now we have 2. Look at that, just in case. Let's play that. We're going to do this again. See if we can't pick up something. Okay, this is good. Either one, he's going to give us Chalet because Angel of Sanctions could come out and immediately take care of Fire Turkey. Chalet, though, is usually a death sentence to red burn decks because the way Chalet, that's the Angel that we're getting here, works is I now have hexproof, meaning I am proofed of hexes, which in English, I cannot be the target of spells or abilities that my opponent controls. So he can't hit me with his direct burn spells. He can't target my creatures with his direct burn spells or any of his abilities that go with them. So what we're going to do is not throw anybody in. Let's just wait for Fire Turkey to tap so that we can get our seal away on it. I'm wondering if I should seal away and Crop Crasher while I have the chance. The reason I did that is because now he sees I'm tapped out, so hopefully he will... Well, he's not going to attack with Fire Turkey into my Chalet. No attackers. I wouldn't... Unless he has a burn spell to couple with the Rekindling Phoenix's attack. I don't know. I really do just want to take it on the nose, though. Scuttling Lad. I don't know what he's going to do. Okay. It's probably worried that I have another... Oh, I'll actually just take that right on the nose. Because it's not going to kill me. It's not going to do anything. Oh, unless he has a shock in hand. Or a lightning bolt. Does he? Because killing my Karn would suck. Because I have my Angel of Sanctions on that. Okay. So... What does he have? Where he thinks he's cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we got him there. And we did. So Victory Water. Okay. I'm liking the lighting on my camera right now. I spent a while working on it and I'm glad to see that it's actually pretty okay. Yeah. Crush that one, man. Alright. So we're going to stick to it. I love this deck. Actually, let me see. how many of the histories. Yeah, because you want to run 4 of those. Those are so good. Here we go. Back to it. We will probably go into Grixis midrange, or Grixis control after this, and then try to end probably on Rakdos aggro. Man, whenever I see somebody play as the Teferi, that is Teferi on the right, the Teferi avatar, I'm always a little bit worried that they are playing control. The reason I want to keep this is History of Benalia. It's great. It's a great card. And, well, if he is control, we might be in trouble. But going first is a huge help. So we'll see. Green-white. I never know what to make of green-white. It's always a little weird. Green-white-blue. I'm trying to think if this is... There's a card, Nexus of Fate, that just allows them to take infinite turns that I hate. But I think that that is red. This is great, though. We are going to be having a pretty strong board presence by turn 5. So, we might be able to get him. Battlefield gains 3 life, okay. Okay, so next turn we will be attacking with a lot. That's the mathematical computation in my head, like canceled out as I was like, we'll be attacking with, and it just didn't come through. So, you know, you get what you get. Okay, all right. So if he has a Settle the Wreckage, which will bounce all attacking creatures to my hand. Then he just does. But if he doesn't... Oh, I should have played this first to give my other creature 1/1. Man, that would have been good. Yep, well, it didn't matter. Kind of figured. Yeah, take action. Absolutely. Boom. 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 What's great is I did actually get quite a bit of value out of that because so many of those creatures just came off that one card, History of Benalia. We're going to play this one first so that next turn I am attacking with a 4/4 Flying Lifelink Angel. Which if you can attack with a 4/4 Flying Lifelink Angel, do it. A little word of wisdom for you. We'll see how many Settles the Wreckage he has. The Ixalan's Binding will be very helpful if he does try to get something down that I do not want him to have down. And never want him to have down again. We'll see. I feel okay about this because we are looking at a pretty okay hand in my end. Okay. He could have a counter. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Let's see. Is he going to Settle the Wreckage 1 Angel? Seal away. Okay. Unfortunately for him, I do have Ixalan's Binding. Which is exact. That's actually a fairly good target for Ixalan's Binding. 3/4. Oh, I can't play it. Okay. But I will play Authority of the Consuls just because it's good to have that down. I don't think he's playing a creature-heavy deck, but it's always good to have that down. Okay, let's see what he does. Okay, great. Oh, we got another lands we can play. Does he have a counter? If he had a counter, he would have countered the Lyra Dawnbringer. I'm excited. I think we got this. It's always tough playing against control decks or decks that feel control-y, which this one does. Cast out, resolve. Really? Okay. Okay. Interesting. What can I do to bounce that? Nothing. Well, I can play this anyway, so. Actually, I'll wait till my turn to do that. So that it doesn't do some shenanigans to it. What is this deck about again? I forget what he's trying to do. If it is Nexus of Fate, then boo, but we'll see. 3 isn't going to do a Nexus of Fate for you. Okay, cool. My turn? Okay, let's see. Should have played this last turn, I think. Okay, and there he goes. I was gonna say I don't. I've so much has come down at this point that is a big deal. That if he had a counter, I think he would have done it by now. Now this is actually going to trigger Resplendent Angel, which is great. It's great news. I don't think we've actually gotten to do this on the... And it's a 6/6! What? Alright, that's cool. We're feeling good. I'm feeling good. Of course, he's just going to settle the Wreckage me next turn. We'll see. He might. I don't know. Honestly, I should just attack with target point... What's this? Cards, deal 7 damage to our opponent. Alright, what am I doing? Exiles cards until the enemy makes it. Okay. Well, what could he draw? Okay, well, he probably actually needed that more than I did at this point. We are obviously gonna kill this boy. If we can. Oh, he doesn't have any land open. So what we're gonna do... He has 1 point. I'm not scared of 1 point. Okay, attack. Yeah. What we're going to do, 6 over here, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 6, 5. Okay. Did I do that math right? Because I don't want to, like, realize, but 6 plus 3 is 9, so. Turn, which I think I can't get that again. We're getting a metric poop ton of angels up in here. We got a lot of flappy. I was gonna say flappy boys, but I think it's the flappy ladies. I think angels are. I don't know if there can be male angels in Magic the Gathering lore. I've never seen one in any of the art or anything like that. But I don't know if it's actually against the lore or not. If it's like, I feel like that's a thing. But these are flappy ladies, so there you go. In this instance. You know, don't want to get lost for the forest and the trees here. Don't want to lose the... I butchered that.
The land has brought this back.
It's going to be Nicol Bolas. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. The reason I say that is you need 4 open lands to play Settle the Wreckage. He has 3 open lands. We're only going to attack with the number of angels we need to kill him. Just in case he has it. Just in case something weird is about to happen. Just in case. Because I don't know. See, something weird happened. Knew something weird would happen. Hopefully he'll swing with these guys so I can block and get another angel. So that'd be mid. Be sweet. I don't think he will, though. That would be a silly choice. Okay, he plays the big boy. That's the biggest boy. Nicol Bolas, biggest boy. And what's he going to do? He'll probably do the +2. But I don't know if you heard his little announcement there. It was pretty rad. Okay. It's not going to save him, though. Mm-hmm. We got him. I don't actually know what he was trying to do there. I don't know what his win. Maybe he was just... So Super Friends is the term you give to a deck that is just trying to play Planeswalkers and win. We also had a really strong setup. We were looking really good early on. So, of course, calls for Victory Water. Majuju in the comment section is representing. It's really good. Pikachu emote is really bringing it. Okay, we'll do it again. I mean, if we're winning with it, we'll keep playing with it. That's kind of my stance. Man, it was a sweet opening hand. If you can get History of Benalia in your opening hand, you're looking good. I think so. Magic the Gathering has expansions to its game. Essentially, this is an excellent curve. If I can get another land. If I don't get another land, we're in trouble. But we're gonna do it. So we are sort of toward the tail end of the current expansion, which was Dominaria, which means there's about to be a rotation. There's going to be new cards coming in, and some of our present cards are going to rotate out. That said, okay, let's see what he says. He'll probably take Chalet. That said, this deck archetype is one that I suspect will probably survive. Just because it is. He took the treasure map. Interesting. Probably because he knows, I know, we both know I need to draw that land. So we're relying on treasure map a little bit to get that. From the depths of the deck, I called it forth, and so it was. Now let's see if we can do it one more time, because one more land would be great. Otherwise, I think we might be in a little bit of trouble. Because 3 is a few lower than I'd like it to be. Really, he's gonna play. Really, what is this guy's thing? Because he's been doing a lot of this, but not a lot of that. You know, there's not been a lot of action coming my way. My turn. Get a land. Ooh, well, you know what? That'll do. That'll do. And in goes the Knight of Grace. What's great about Knight of Grace is it has protection from black. Hexproof from black, I should say. So any spells that he has will probably, well, because he is playing mono black, will not be able to hit Knight of Grace. Fan of that. Like that. Weird, but okay. What does that mean outside the game? I wonder how that mechanic works in this online setting. He probably is looking at all the cards that he has in his collection online, which is interesting. I'll attack. I'm going to do a poop ton of... I think next turn I have lethal if he does not do something big. That's big. There they go. Is he black? Control? What's his deal? That hurts. But sometimes that's how it goes. Okay, we pass turn. We're actually doing fairly well despite the land situation early on. Man, that compass map, or that treasure map would have been good. Just to get our card draw moving again. I mean, I'm bummed that I'm losing these creatures, losing these cards, but that works. I'm not overly concerned by removal, because that's not going to win the game for him. Gonti Order Luxury, what does he do? Battlefield, look at the top 4 cards, start from the library. What's the bottom? Card for as long as it remains, spend mana as a cast spell. Okay. Okay. So we will play a Knight of Grace. Oops. What is oops? Did he do something wrong? Or why is he tapped? Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I said oops. He said oops. So something. He knows something has gone sour in his neck of the woods that I don't know about. So that might work out for him. Interesting. Okay. Two. So if I draw, whatever I draw is going to be okay. So that's fine. I wonder if he has just removal. If that's kind of his thing. In which case he'll just remove this, but great. So I'm getting kind of quiet here because the attention is rising. I think we've got this one. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good for us. I have no idea what his deck is about. You know what? Actually, it would be well suited to a control deck. If I were a control deck, he would be looking pretty good because he had a lot of cards that deal with control decks very well. I'm not a control deck. There are a lot in the meta. The meta being, what is everybody playing? You know, what is the stuff that's going on? What are you more likely to see come at you as far as an opponent's deck? Control is pretty popular right now. So it's not a bad choice for him to have Victory Water. If we can get to the halfway point, I don't want to like jinx it, but if we can get to the halfway point on this little climb that we're on right now, that would be a big day for us. Let's hit him again. It's working, so we're gonna keep playing with it. That's how I live my life. So, and I really like, it's like the comfiest shirt. I just gonna share with you. This is an Eddie Bauer t-shirt. Love it. Slow down on that water. I cannot slow down on the water because we've done nothing but win. So we have the Victory Water. See, if we lose Treasure Map again, that would be boo. But actually, I got them all in this. Because I have nothing except Treasure Map. Much better. Might have wanted that Settle the Wreckage. The reason I say that, green typically indicates he's going to be playing a lot of critters. A lot of critter spells. Though I'm noticing an absence of critter spells as I say that. This might be another one of those Nexus of Fate. Mono green Nexus of Fate. Nah, there he is. There's this critter. There's the critter. So the question is, do we Ixalan's binding that? Next turn, maybe. Because I don't know what else he has. Ixalan's binding deals with everything. Man, I should have saved that Settle the Wreckage. I did not, and now this is happening. So what I'm wondering is, do we Karn? Put him out, immediately lose him? No. Got Ixalan's binding. Man, that's a big horse. That is a big horse. This deck that I'm playing right now does so poorly against mono green. And now it's a big flying horse. This day's just going to the pits. Okay. I won't be able to keep him down, Karn, because he'll just get hit. At least now I'm getting stuff on the field, and maybe 2 triggers is good. And I can double block and kill that. That's actually what I'm going to have to do, is double block and kill that. Does he have first strike? He does not. What are you? What are you? Oh boy. Do you have trample? You do. What a big boy. Man. That's rough. Look at the list has to scroll because he's got this horse is so pimped out and he's legendary now. How long does he have that on him? He just has it. Why can't I block with the Knight of Grace? Alright, team. We're gonna have the heart of the cards hit. That was not what we needed. See, what's funny is I scried away the Settle the Wreckage, which is exactly the card. Wow, I lost a lot on that. That seems unfair. That seems unfair. Which was exactly the card I needed to handle that. How many Settle the Wreckages do I have, actually? Should have 2. I have 1. It's so helpful that I'm going to go 2 there. Two there. I think. Maybe it was just that one specific situation. Alright, we'll go one more time. I think 2 losses, and then we'll switch decks. Oh, actually, we'll do Grixis. We'll do Grixis Control. Feeling good about that. This is gonna be, we gotta, you know, get off that Angel deck well the getting's good, is my thought. Now, Grixis Control is a lot of fun because you get to play Scarab God, which is this sweet-looking bug lord. Flying horses are in general, is it nuisance to society? Yeah, menace. I had my thing scrolled over a little too far. I'm going to keep it because of the Abrade. This is apparently pronounced Slough, Canyon Slough. Who would have known it? Who would have thunk it? And turn 2 will be the Fetid Pools. I do like his name. You can't actually see his name because my screen capture is over it. It's Clutterbuck. It's funny. Here's our wish circle. Esper. Esper being black, white, blue. Seems to be what we've got going on here. Now I'm going to... If he is controlled, then I'm not too worried about something coming down on his turn, so I'm not too concerned about leaving my Supreme Wills up, but I do want to get this down as soon as possible. The ability to draw cards. Of course, I say that, it turns out he's blue, black, white, Esper, aggro, out of the blue. Okay. So I don't want to just play Scarab God. I don't want to slam Scarab God as soon as I have 5, because it looks like he will probably have a counter ready for that. So we'll hold. Cycling. Interesting. Okay, cool. Cool. That'd be great if you were a little bit more creature heavy. Ooh, that hurts a little bit. I might have to play this to get the top 4. I mean, I don't know. I'm sitting here. I'm in a position where if he does try to slam Teferi, I'll be able to block that with Supreme Will. I don't need you. Alright. Does he have something big? Because this would be the turn. If he is looking to slam something, meaning just try to force it through, regardless of whether I have counters or not, now would be the turn for him to do that. Unless they pay 3. Ugh. He can pay 3 is the problem. So there's no point in countering it, because he can pay 3. Look at the top 4, put one of them in your hand. Okay. Man, that's a problem. Search for Ascanta is going to be an issue for us, because now he's drawing cards very quickly, cycling through his deck very quickly, and that is not what we want from our end. So, but we still have the Supreme Will, so that's good. Card. Okay, that's actually good. I'll take that. Just gonna get countered? No. Okay. Snaky boy. Snaky lad is here. Just gonna disallow it. Exile target artifact or enchantment. Oh, okay. Weird. Alright, we want to get rid of in a braid. Probably the other braid, because I don't think it's going to be anything important. We will play that. That'll be it. The Doomfall would be nice, just to look at his hand. Just to see if we can get, you know, our big boys down. Pass turn. Pass turn? End turn. Okay, there we go. So he's going to be doing Ascanta. Boo. Right. And I'll be just kind of waiting for him to figure that out. my turn. Sweet. So, yeah, we'll play that. We want to get our lands down. 2-3, 2-3. Could do both. I think we do Doomfall. Just to see what's cooking in that hand. He might counter this. In which case, we didn't want that, but at least it means he has lost a counter. Okay. Yeah. And what's great about that is we now know that we can get this party going. What's he got over there? Torrential Gear Hulk at 6. He could play that really at any point. What's he got in his graveyard? Nothing that really concerns me. But he's not going to be able to play it as long as I have 3 up. Doesn't have anything that concerns me. Again, I stress that. I will be able to... Is it legendary? It isn't. The music is swelling. Let's get down our champion of wits. Snaky lad. Do your snaky thing. And let's see what you've pulled up for us. Take action. Alright, so we don't really need the Canyon Slough. We will need this. We don't need both of these guys, and Liliana will be able to bring it back. So, in the trash bin you go. I may have wanted to have done Nicol Bolas so that she could bring him back. We'll see if that turns out to be a thing. So he has 1 card that I don't know at this point. The chances of it being a counter target spell, I don't know. I have no idea what the odds of that are. If he plays it, then great. If it's a land, okay, Torrential Gear Hulk. Okay. Alright. Murder. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. And he's totally tapped out. Yeah, we're gonna...
The living are just so needy.
Bring back Scarab God.
Back from the dead.
I'm gonna hold the cast down. The reason being, if he... Well, I don't know what else he could play, but... I want him to plan around a board state that I can suddenly change. Okay. Does he go to exile? No. Okay. Worked out. Will he attack? I would. I would. If I were him, I would. Does he have the counter? Okay. So there it is. There it is. He did. He is swinging. I will be blocking. Obviously. Little bug in my face. It's fine. Okay. And Scarab God is back. Welcome back to the party. We will toss down... What do we got here? What do we got? We can do this. Cast down. Cast down. And Supreme Will. Let's get a Zombo. Enter Zombo.
Oh, look what I found.
And we don't have to be too worried about 1 black, 1 white. He could Fatal Push this. If that's what he's about, go for it. And let's also play Nicol Bolas. The Ravager. Reason being, that discard ability is great. If he discards the card that we don't know, that'd be double great. They'll probably do Fatal Push. Okay. And I have enough for Supreme Will, which is great. Okay. It's always tough when you're dealing with control deck, especially this late in the game, because every card they play could be game ending, but we'll see. Okay, Fatal Push. A follower, and you get to see my sweet-ass new thing! Yes! Thank you, Poro2 6969. Thank you for jumping in and following the channel. You are officially the first person to actually trigger that little banner magic, so very cool. Of course, we will block with Nicol Boas because she will be able to bring him back. Yep. Walked right into that one. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Now we are going to plus her to keep her around. Does he have a Fatal Push still? I don't think so. And now we sort of have to make a choice as to, you know, do we play the Scarab God? Or do we hold the Torrential Gear Hulk? I think we're actually in a place where we will start to pull ahead if we do nothing. So nothing is what we will do. Why? Because I actually do find with a control deck, don't rush. One of the worst things you can do is rush when you don't have to. Because they will be able to deal with it, especially when they've got, you know, the opponent is a control deck. You just want to be careful. Let me Gwent sleeve. Okay, no cycling. Resolve. What are my disallows, man? Of course I will block. Can he block? Right, he can block. Right. Bloom. That's the sound a zombie makes when he blocks. Bloom. Nailed it. Damage. Okay. This might be an excellent time to do that. Cast down. Let's see if it gets through. If not, it's sort of fine. Okay. Okay. Because, and I was going to say because when it casts, when it enters the battlefield, you may cast target instant sorcery. So do we zip him in anyway with her? Cast down and play Scarab God? I think we do. I think we do. You can't counter this unless you have a disallow, which he might. But I'm still not burning mana to do it, which is great.
Necromancy is an art.
And you. Okay. Excellent. Okay. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do want to hold up my disallow just in case he has another Teferi. Again, we don't have to do anything, so let's hold it. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Get to taking a sip of water. Last time when we lost, we went down like a third. And then when we went up like a little smidgen. That's not okay. That's not fair. Okay. We'll do this deck again. It's a little slow, which is why I'm kind of hesitant to keep running with it, because I kind of want to get through several games, if we can. Oh, I see the stream. Stream is struggling a little bit. A little bit of struggle bus on the stream. Okay. Oh, is it back? Is it back? I think we're back. I think we're good. Okay, looks good. And then we will probably after this game take a break for a little bit, 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Get right back to it. Ooh, that's a lot of land. Still a lot of, but okay. I'll keep it just because I need to have something to do with all this land, man. Uh-oh. The reason I say uh-oh is, he's moving pretty quick, and, it's not what I wanted to see. Do I have a blue source? My Ether Hub will be my blue source. Okay. Whew. Island or a mountain? I don't have one of those. So let's get Nicol Bolas out there as soon as possible. Oh, at this turn, he's got a 4. He's got 4 casting. Might be able to play something pretty beefy. Potentially 5. It's the horse. Actually, this might, oh, no, it wouldn't, because they just need the... Alright, here we go. Let's make a blue. How many does it need to transform? 7? Okay. Alright. We have 7, so if we can just keep him around, we can get him to transform. Which would be sweet. But he knows I'm not going to block Vinemare. Actually need to get this guy up. He needs 2 blues, which are both of these. So next turn we're going to play this, and then the following turn this. That's a big boy! He's so big! Well, now you show up. Could have used you about a second ago. Don't know about this one, guys. What do you turn into? Draw 2 cards. Deals 10 damage to any creature planeswalker. Well, we're going to need that. Going to need that. Oh, he's going to have lethal next turn. Oh, man. I gotta be honest with you, this does not look the best. Well, sometimes that's just how it goes. Yep. So I have got to block the Gigantosaurus. Well, I probably should have blocked the Vinemare. Just... I don't know what I don't think there's anything you can draw. Alright, okay, well, okay. We'll do a quick break here, and then we'll probably switch into our Rakdos aggro deck. Why do you lose so much progress? That's ridiculous. Okay, so I think we're doing okay. We've won all but 2, which is fine, and we will come right back and pick it up. Pick it up from there. How's the stream looking? It's going okay. Good. Okay, I will see you at the next side of a 5-minute break.